One, aka USA Credit Repair.
I thought you were going to say it was brought to you by Brad and Squeeze. It's the Brad and Squeeze Show, brought to you by
Brad and Squeeze.
Brad and Squeeze.
Yep.
And the nephew.
And the nephew, and the rain.
And the rain. And Tawad. And
Yep.
SMG. And who else brings us this show? The O'Shaughnessy's.
Yes, son. I got to take this call.
Zenmar.
Do you mind?
Are you kidding me? No, you can't take this call.
I got to take this call, man.
For what?
This is a Swedish call.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious.
You're getting a Swedish call on the radio?
Got to get that passport.
You're getting a Swedish call on the radio? Who's calling you from Sweden?
It's a passport.
It's very
agency.
important.
It's passport.
Very important.
It's passport agency.
Passport agency from Sweden.
It is.
Go take the call. All right, 1-800-529-5465. That's the number. Go take the
Let
call.
me just say this much. I will remember this.
Yes, go take the call.
No. I'll remember
Go
this.
take it. Go take it.
No.
Oh, you see, because now you're not going to take
No,
it.
I'm not
Because,
gonna take-
because you're going to rub it back in my face. Go take the call.
That turn is coming back.
Go take the call.
I'll be like, Brad, can't do that.
What do you want me to do?
I think Shannon's joining.
Shannon, if she wants to join us, by all means, Shannon can join us. 1-800-529-5. Go take your call.
It's gone. Too late.
Go take it.
It's too late.
Take it.
It's too late.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. Hello, Shannon.
How are you? Sorry.
How are you? Better late than never.
Oh, sorry.
Better late than never. It's Shannon. It's Shannon.
Hi.
Shannon, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
So far, this is the worst show I've ever started in my entire life.
Yes, it is. Because
Is
you
this-
didn't make me take my call.
Ay.
You know?
Hello.
All right.
Hello, Shannon.
So what are we doing here? We're taking immigration calls?
I don't know what we're doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I didn't get to take my call. But that's okay. I'll remember this.
Take the call.
No. You were about to lambast me. Forget
Go
it.
talk to Paul really quick.
All right, so
Great.
good morning with
Mass
Sugar,
castigate.
Stenhope, Cordella,
All the
Shanny,
words.
Carol Lee Anderson, the
All the
Tiger.
adjectives.
We're taking immigration calls. We're going to get right into the show because this is really starting off very odd.
What's
and
really going
strange.
on here? I noticed SMG going in and out.
I don't know. It's just like very thing odd. Like Sweden's calling you, Shannon's coming late,
I'm sorry.
SMG's running out.
Talk to Paul. I just-
Little Nikki's sick and coughing over everything.
Oh, no.
But we have immigration questions. Welcome, Shannon.
Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon.
What did you do with the? Why is that? No. Can you fix our headphone, please?
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
you look like strange. This is really a weird.
what's going on?
This is like a really weird show. Weird. Welcome everybody. 1-800-5. Let's just get into immigration. Brian, you're on the radio. Let's just get into this. Brian, what's up?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good
I just
afternoon.
have
Good
a
afternoon, Brian.
question. I am a Canadian citizen but born in the Philippines,
Right.
and I am residing here in the U.S. with my family. My family are Filipino citizens.
Sure.
If a company would sponsor me for an EB3 visa for nurses,
Are you
many
are you a Canadian citizen? You said, or you were originally born in the
Yep.
Philippines, but you're a Canadian citizen. Is that correct?
yeah,
And when you
Yep.
came to the United States,
to
You
work
ju-
as a TN visa,
you came on a
As a
TN
nurse.
visa as a nurse.
yeah.
Okay. Well, the problem with getting sponsored for a green card if you're on a TN visa is a TN visa has a non-immigrant intent, which means
Uh-huh.
that and they're only good for 1 year at a time. So at the end of the year, you would have to go back and wait for your green card back in Canada. It takes about as a Canadian citizen. Oh, duh. This is really, that would take less than a year as a Canadian citizen because you're not in the Filipino waiting list, you're in the Canadian waiting list.
Nice.
Yeah. Am I on the Canadian waiting
Yes,
list or
you would
on
be-
the
you would be on
Filipino?
you would be on the Canadian waiting list, which is no wait time at all, about
Even
6
though-
weeks.
Even though I'm born in the Philippines.
Even though you're born in the Philippines because you have Canadian citizenship.
Okay. So there's no waiting time as long as
No,
the
so yes,
I-140 would come out.
Yeah, now do you have the CGFNS visa screen?
Yep, I have those.
And you
Those
passed
two-
the
I'm-
NCLEX?
Yep, I'm currently working as a nurse here in
No.
Michigan.
I understand that, but you need the CGFNS visa screen. Do you have one of those?
Yep, I have those.
Okay, fine, yes. So now you have to just be very careful because on the TN visa, again, it is a
There's a clause.
there's a
Yeah, there's
non-immigrant
a clause
intent.
that there's.
Right. So
Yeah,
what you would
okay.
need to do is if you apply for your green card and apply for an extension on your TN at the same time, you're gonna have a problem. It's like being married to a US citizen. You know, if you come here on a visitor's visa and then you get married and then apply for your green card on the same exact day, you're gonna have a problem. So you gotta do it at least 90 days after you get your TN extension. But we can
Yep,
certainly help you.
I just got I have the PN visa
Yeah,
and
okay.
it's still valid until 2020. I renewed it last February, I
Okay.
think.
All right, hold on one second. We're gonna help you. Hold on one second, okay?
Once again, folks, it's the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're here with Shannon, Brad, and SMG, who goes in and out the door, and of course, Tawana. Is it Tawana? I always mess up your name.
Tawan. Like Taiwan, but Tawan.
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 Right. You know she's Superwoman, right?
Squeeze is a little tired today.
I keep seeing her in the phone booth. I'm like, what are you doing in the phone booth?
What
You
phone
putting on your Superwoman outfit?
I think she's just
There's a phone
chilling.
booth on the corner around there. Ask her.
What are you doing on the phone booth and around the corner?
She's like Clark Kent, the female.
Is there
version.
even a phone booth?
I know.
There's no phone booth.
Yes, isn't it a phone booth? Yeah.
It is a phone booth? Wow.
There's a phone booth where you actually walk into a booth?
Oh, no, not that.
It's just a payphone.
I'm imagining like the red ones in London.
It still have the old.
And you
Capsule.
go outside to make a telephone call on this
I
payphone?
just stand in.
You stand by the payphone
Yeah, and be on my phone.
and be on your phone. But
Talking.
why can't you be on your phone somewhere else? Why do you have to stand
Just
next to
be
the
too many people walking around.
people walking around? That's her spot.
She watched Snowden.
Isn't that ironic?
That's where she knows.
Isn't that ironic that you would go stand next to the payphone?
Because that's where everything is blocked out by, just in case Snowden
I
is.
see.
Yeah, he's right.
Yes,
She knows what she's doing.
she knows that's
Do
like
you
a
want some
super spy.
coffee? I meant to offer it.
No, thanks.
So I would
You see,
like-
you're all making assumptions.
You said you're tired.
No, I'm not tired.
guy-
I never said I was tired.
this
Rewind the clip.
This guy was drinking Red Bull all night last night.
I am not
okay.
tired.
okay.
We were hanging out with the fastest man.
Did you hear that, Shannon?
No.
Yes, Squeeze and I last night were hanging out with Usain Bolt.
He said
Oh,
it right.
very
By
nice.
George, you got it correct.
Wow.
I was
Bolt
calling
ahead
him,
of
I was calling him
class.
Usain, but it's Usain.
You say.
Usain.
And no
Very
wonder, and no
nice.
wonder he didn't want to talk back to me because I was
Kept calling the guy wrong.
I called his
Screaming
wrong
at him.
name.
Usain.
Very nice, very nice.
He goes, yes, I'm very sane. You're insane.
There it is.
So it was a good night last night. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Very
You
nice.
see?
Aw,
So Shannon's one of our fantastic immigration
look at
lawyers.
that. Thank you, Brad. Thank
Yes,
you.
Yeah.
Notice Brad's eyes, how red they are.
Whoa there.
Talk about a picture from last night.
It was from the flash. Actually, my eyes were not.
No, there was no flash. It was the lights.
It was the lights or whatever. It makes me look like there's something wrong with me. But
Like
that
you're about to
was-
kill
Yeah,
somebody.
like I'm possessed. I'm like that. Like you ever see the movie Ghostbusters when the guy like gets possessed by the that short little white guy gets possessed by the
No.
goblin, whatever. in
I remember the
Ghostbusters.
giant marshmallow
Yeah, yeah.
walking
Yes.
through.
That I remember.
That's what I remember.
Right, I look like that guy who got possessed by the goblin.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. We have so many calls. 1-800-529-5465. Which of these lines you want to take, Shannon? 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LawLink. Make that call, make that connection right now. Shannon is here to answer your questions, so make sure you reach out to us. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you can actually ask your questions also, of course, in social media. And that's on the Facebook page, David Squeeze Annakie, or Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein.
I actually see a question here that we haven't answered in a long time.
Okay.
Carly Freeman says, what would I need to do to hire somebody from Jamaica to be my children's nanny? So if they are in Jamaica, there's no work visa for nanny. But you can sponsor them for their green card. It takes about a year and a half, about 18 months right now, to sponsor a nanny for a green card, which isn't
How long?
18 months. And then they come up to work for you as the nanny. It's not the end of the world, although you definitely need, child services immediately, but that's the best you can do for nannies in the present time. And what you need to do is you got to be able to prove they're not taking a job away from an American worker. You put an ad in the newspaper for 2 days under the auspices of the Department of Labor and doing a perm application. Generally speaking, for live-in nannies, nobody ever applies for the job. Nobody wants that job. generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
Right, and so then, you know, you put the ads in the paper. Generally speaking, nobody applies for the job, and you get labor certified. You file a visa petition. You got to demonstrate you can afford to pay her salary, and then she comes up with her green card. It's not that bad. It's only about an 18-month wait. So if you really like this woman, or maybe it's a man who's going to be in that, maybe it's a Manny, right? Could be a Manny.
It could be a
Could be a
man.
Manny, right?
Would you hire a Manny?
Would I hire a Manny? I don't know. I kind of
What
like.
does the gender matter?
Shouldn't matter, but for some reason, I would like the traditional role of a nanny. I don't know why.
See, but that's being biased.
It is being biased.
He's
I know.
he's a
That's not
traditional
right.
guy.
I'm
that's
a
all.
traditional person. That's all.
That's not right.
It is not right, but I would. Would you hire a Manny?
If I had boys, I would.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had sons.
Lenny
Has a Manny?
Has a Manny. Yes.
Yes, she has a son, yeah.
She has a son and she has a Manny.
Would you hire a Manny?
I'd hire anyone as long as they fit the job. I'm not biased.
Excellent answer. Very PC.
Yeah. I don't buy it for 1 minute.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, look. Hey, come on.
But certainly, yes, it's a very possible situation. You know, years ago, nannies used to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, but now it's maybe 18 months.
Wow. It's good. All right. So, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go. I don't know. What's going on with the lines? The calls are there, but I don't see. Oh, Sharon is ready now. Let's go to Sharon and see what question Sharon has for Shannon and Brad. What is your immigration
Yes.
question, Sharon?
Afternoon, Brad. What I want to ask you is that if you have, when you have kids in America, they come upon visa and they're going to school here, what are the papers that you need to file for them?
They're your children you're talking about?
No, that's not my children, my son kids.
Your son, what's your son's status?
He's a green card holder,
How did he get his green
but
card?
his wife gonna file for them.
Oh, okay, I understand. Shannon, you want to?
At this point, basically, if they're here already, they came in, they can file an I-130 in regards to
But
the wife. She's a
the
U.S.
wife's a US
citizen.
citizen. The
She's a
stepmom,
U.S.
she can
citizen.
file an adjustment.
She can
she is a
Yeah.
So she files everything for them, basically a whole packet. It's going to be, I-130, I-45 for them to be able to get their green card. The process is taking right now around 6 to 8 months or so. And sometimes actually they just go in for a quick interview and they're able to be approved right there and then, but 6 to 8 months or so.
Oh, so it's just the I-130 and the I-45?
There are other documents, other applications that you also do it. We do them here quite frequently. There's an affidavit of support you probably have heard of. They have to be able to show that they can support if it's one child or 2 children. I'm not quite sure how many, but there's a
It's
whole packet.
two of them.
Right. So there's a whole packet that you have to submit. So there's a series of applications, but certainly the main ones are the I-130, I-45, the affidavit of support.
Bottom line is they can become legal in 6 months and get their green cards.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. We can help them. Hold on 1 second, okay?
1 second. 1-800-529-5465. Once again, we're right smack in the middle of the immigration link. And of course,
Shannon has such a pleasant voice. I was just listening to her voice on the radio. But
nice.
then when she goes to court, she's so tough. but on the radio, she sounds so pleasant, doesn't she?
no, she has a
Oh
pleasant
yeah,
personality.
you weren't here last time too. She was speaking French, Creole.
Well, that's what I was just doing right now in court
Oh,
because
yeah?
there were a series of, there were many Haitians there and there were
Right.
no interpreter in court today for Creole speaking.
So you were doing interpreting?
So
for
I
them?
did double duty today. The judge was like, goodness, we're in a bind. And then
Right.
I offered. And
Oh, that's
so
very
the judge
nice.
was very happy.
What was in it for you?
Nothing.
See, I should have been your attorney.
Well, you know what? The judge is going to remember her.
The judge is going to
Yeah,
be,
yeah.
and the government
So,
attorney.
The government attorney, the judge will remember her one day. Say, hey, remember when I was translating?
And it was nice because the respondents were really happy, actually. So they were
Right.
actually coming here, so that was happy.
Oh, good. So, and then what was in it for her? Right, the clients liked her, and then they said, okay, I
It's
want to go
good.
hire her.
It's good. I just wanted to make sure, you know.
Why don't you say something in Creole? I'm sure there's people out there who speak Creole and French right
Say the
now.
word something. He said something.
I don't know. What would you say? What would you say? Like bonjour, right? That's
Bonjour.
Creole.
That's French,
That's
isn't
French.
it?
It is French.
That is French.
Bon après-midi, tout le monde. Nom c'est Shannon Martine LaGuerre, son avocat mieux. Là, quelques années, j'ai 9 ans ici là, so vraiment vraiment ici là, sous besoin avocat qui a parlé créole ou mettre venir ici là dans Spar and Bernstein. Nous avons plusieurs monde qui parlent créole. Mayola, nous avons son paralegal lié, il parle
a few of them
créole
speak
tout. So vraiment venir ici là, sous un dossier ou besoin avocat qui peut assister.
You know what? And I'm serious about it.
Get Giselle in here. Let's say
No,
something.
no, no, but hold up.
You get Giselle in.
Hold on.
We want, okay,
Brad.
We can get Jenny in
Brad,
Korean.
no.
Okay, what
I
else?
didn't know
do we have?
that.
Right.
Hold on.
We can get Nicole for
But listen,
Italian.
but listen to
Tagalog.
this.
Tagalog.
Tell me if you all don't agree to this.
What?
What?
The way she speaks, it's like her voice is just making love to the words.
That's but all French
It's like,
Creole
you
sound.
know, it's like her voice is just
Yes.
making love to the words.
Yes.
Like,
You just feel, it's just like you just relax. You're like, wow.
yeah, it's like, yeah. Don't know what you're saying, but it sounds real
Keep saying it.
smooth
It
and
Sounds
real
smooth,
cool,
right,
and
right.
you know.
Right, she could have called you the biggest
Yeah,
jerk in the
exactly.
world. And you're like,
The biggest
wow,
gospel,
right,
you know,
right,
whatever.
And you're
you
like,
know,
wow, that sounds
and she
so.
probably just
Right,
laughing and like, you know,
right, and
we're
you're
all-
like, wow, that
you're-
sounds so beautiful.
You two guys on the radio are
Right?
just perfect idiots.
Yeah.
You get in here, you don't answer any questions, and you
And
know, you're
Squeeze
two
is like,
knuckleheads.
yeah, and Squeeze
I'm
is like, wow,
please,
wow,
please
that's
continue.
beautiful,
Yeah,
that's
please
beautiful.
continue.
Please
Go on, give me
right,
more.
Yes.
Well, it's
Anyway,
interesting. We've been getting a lot of clients actually from Haiti pertaining to TPS. So.
Well, there's an issue now with TPS whether it's going to even be renewed or not.
so-
And then they, for Haitians, and I don't know how many Haitians are on TPS, but I gotta believe
45 to 55,000. They're
Oh,
looking
I was
at.
going to say there was
Wow.
probably. I would say there's more of 250,000.
Yeah, there's 45 to 55.
Is that what they say? 40? I don't.
Well, they're
believe that
saying those.
statistic.
Well, that's what the DHS is saying at this point.
I don't
Department
be-
of Homeland
I don't
Security.
believe that statistic. I
But-
believe.
That
I would
sounds
say it's
very
more. That sounds
low.
very low.
Right.
That sounds
And I
exceedingly
think it's
low.
actually, if you read their memorandum, I think it's actually just to support their
Right, because it's only
conclusion that they
40,000
right.
people.
So
It's not a
basically,
big deal. I would say it's probably. My guess is 250, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 500,000.
it's a
Would
lot
you
of
agree?
people.
But it's more than 45,000.
I think it's more, and even today in court, there were many people. The judges were talking about it today. Like, listen, you have people who are in court and they are in TPS, and now you're going to have to put them back in court again.
I bet you, if you did some sort of FOIA, I don't know, got to figure it out. But if you do some sort of FOIA, find out how many people were issued TPS by the government, it's got to be more than 45,000.
but
They're
I-
not telling the truth.
I think it's
They're
more.
not telling the truth. No way.
Yeah, and it's a sad situation because in actuality you have so many people who are going to be out of status. They've already had children who are U.S. citizens. They've created their lives. They're working.
I don't know if it'll happen or not.
I hope not.
I hope not. All right, 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio.
And
We
social
have
media?
12 open lines on social media. It's Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein on Facebook. David Squeeze Annakie on Facebook. What is this?
Oh, well, I figured we're just gonna keep going with that.
Yeah. So it's Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein.
Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein
Talk
on
about media
Facebook.
trading. I'm in the middle of a sentence and he hands me a note. Let me
Yeah,
finish.
because
please.
usually you multitask them.
Yeah. So, Law Office of Spar and Bernstein, Facebook. David Squeeze Annakie, Facebook. Spar Bernstein on Periscope. Law Office of Spar and Bernstein on YouTube. Soon to be coming Instagram. I think we got to bring Instagram back.
this is crazy. Let's not even go there. Some dude here says, with all due respect, Squeeze, when you work in public places like you do, you're trained to say things that are seemingly not offensive and politically correct. But privately, you all think differently. Would you hire a Manny? Are you serious?
I told the truth.
That's what he's saying.
But 1 second.
Like he's saying, I'm a liar.
I told the truth. I told the truth, and I said it very delicately. I said I'm an old-fashioned guy when it comes to that.
I'm not a prejudiced dude.
Right.
I'm not
You're not
biased.
prejudiced against men.
I'm not prejudiced or biased.
Right.
I mean, equal. This is
I don't know,
America.
Maybe I would hire a Manny. I don't know. I never thought of it until you did.
I did.
Yes.
But I think if I had sense.
It's like saying women should hold certain jobs and men should hold certain jobs. That's like it's like what
Well,
you're saying.
I'm going to tell you something.
That's wrong.
Hillary Clinton had that problem. Hillary Clinton had that problem. Okay, there was a lot of people who said women shouldn't be a president.
That's correct.
And
Exactly. So that's the
why?
reason I'm saying. You know.
Why?
I don't know.
Me neither.
But
I
there
don't
was
get it.
there was a lot of people, Trump used all those really weird words, nasty woman, but he didn't call any man nasty, right? What are you doing?
Just
But I
pulling all the plugs.
1-800-529-54. This is such a bizarre show today. Kevin, Kevin.
DNBROECK Avenue. Spanish speaking if possible.
Navigation, stop.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Alexa,
Hi.
stop.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Where are you heading off
I'm
to?
good.
You need directions? You need directions anywhere?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do need directions.
Yeah, okay. Make a right on Bedford.
And you're only going 2 blocks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so what's your immigration question?
Yes, after filing for sport, how long it take to get a response?
After filing for what?
What would you file for?
My wife, how long it take to get a response?
Are you a
from them?
citizen?
Yes,
And where's your wife?
she's here.
Yeah, those are taking around, like I said before, 6 to 8 months.
Assuming you did it right.
That's correct. But
Assuming you did it right.
And if not, you're going to receive a request for evidence asking for documentation in order to substantiate the case. But normally, if everything is done correctly, like if you had gone through us, it would have taken 6 to 8 months.
Now, you're right. Now, if you get an RFE, you're at the back of the line until you respond to it.
That's correct.
So I had a client call me the other day who did the case on her own, and she thought she was, she was at George Washington University. She had to make sure she was very clear. She goes to a very affluent, well-educated school. She's in the MBA program, and she wants to know why 10 months later she still doesn't have a work permit. So I said, well, why don't you send me some of the documents that you did? I don't know why. So she sent it to me. So she filed an adjustment, and she was missing a document. So then she had to submit that. And then they sent her another notice that she forgot to fill out, answer one of the questions on the I-864. So she had to answer that and send it back in. So I said,
We get those all the time.
so you got the I-864 done properly in March. Your case was filed in March, not back in August. That's why you're waiting so long. So assuming you did it right, your wife should have a work permit in 90 days and a green card in 6 months. But if you didn't do it right, you could be like this woman in George Washington University who's waiting forever.
So how long they send a letter say that they receive it?
Oh, did you just file
3
it?
weeks?
Yes, I just filed like a week ago.
Oh, okay,
you're
all right. So
waiting
you'll
2 more
wait
weeks.
2 more weeks.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right,
That's
best luck.
probably, yeah, it's
well,
taking
All
too
right, let me give out the number. The number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LawLink. You may call with your immigration questions. I guarantee you that you will get through. As a matter of fact, if you don't get through, I'll quit. Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, let me ask you something, Brad.
Somebody just called.
Would
and said
you
they couldn't
hire?
Get through.
Would you hire a butler?
No, I don't know what a butler would ever do for me.
But
I always thought it'd
so
be
if you
pretty
can,
cool.
if you can hire a butler, you could hire a nanny.
Yeah, but
I mean a nanny.
what exactly does the butler do? He answers
Cooks,
the door.
answers the
No,
door.
He doesn't cook.
Butler cook
Serves the
cooks.
food. Serves
no,
the food.
yes, butler would serve you food, answer the door,
Keep you company.
and answer the telephone. Except there's no telephone to answer anymore. He's going to take the cell phone out of your pocket. He's supposed to say, "Good afternoon. This is the Annakie residence." But there is no Annakie residence because everybody's on the cell phone now. They're going to grab your cell phone, squeeze, and be like, "Get off my cell phone, butler."
There's no Annakie residence.
No Annakie
Absolutely
residence,
not.
Right?
Annakie Manor.
Annakie Manor.
Right.
Right.
Let's get to another call. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Hello.
Kanisha,
Hi, good afternoon.
how are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm okay, and you?
Good.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I just want to ask a question, right? There's a friend of mine. He's in Jamaica now, but he told me that his mom, they sent him back home since December, but now he want to come back, but he don't have his green card to come back, and he cannot go to school in Jamaica because he has to have some transcript from here. But he's a permanent resident.
What happened to his green card?
So his mom
His stepmother take it away from him.
How old is he?
He's about 16.
So who's his guardian?
They in Florida.
Who's they?
The parents, the dad and the stepmother.
Oh boy.
Okay. Who's his guardian? The stepmother? That's not a guardian. Where's the dad in all of this?
The dad is living with the stepmother, but he said they brainwashed him.
All right, so the dad's brainwashed, the stepmother. So who does he live with in Jamaica?
His real mother.
Okay, so let his real mother bring him to the embassy and say he doesn't have his green card. He'd like to get a green card and come back to America.
Does he have anyone to live with
Okay.
here?
You can say it's lost or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, where's he going to live here? I have no idea. But he can certainly get his green card back, and then we'll take it from there.
You have to do it quickly. though.
Okay.
Yes.
Do it quickly.
So let they take him to the embassy.
I lost my green card. Here's my passport. I don't have it, or my passport's missing. I mean, my green card's missing. Whatever it is, whatever the story is. My stepmom stole it from me. Tell the truth, and they'll give her. I want to be a permanent resident.
Exactly. I was about to say, you can tell the truth.
Yeah, of course to tell the truth.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He still has his green card. He
So
just doesn't have a physical one,
He
right?
doesn't physically have it.
Right.
Yes.
My stepmother stole it from me.
Yeah, so it's
Whatever
not
it
like
is.
he doesn't have his green card.
So
he has it,
they'll
but he
give
just.
they'll give him something to travel back with. Now, where he's going to live in America, I have no idea. That's a whole other story. You got to figure out. But
He will need to go to the police station though with his guardian to report it.
Okay, so he has to go to the police to report.
From what little I know, but you may want to.
1 second, squeeze. No.
Okay.
Who's he reporting a lost green card to in Jamaica to?
Normally in Jamaica, when you lose those
No,
documents,
no, just go to the embassy. I don't
Okay,
have it.
all right.
Period. Okay?
the lawyer knows best.
All right.
Okay,
And if
sir.
you have a problem, call us.
And then if you have a problem, you call Brad. All right. Okay.
Okay,
I like how you follow up that, man.
All right.
You know.
Or call Shannon.
Okay.
right.
Or call Shannon.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's even better.
Nobody listens to Squeeze, but listen to the attorneys. That's the reason why I shut up.
I listened.
You should listen to the attorney.
I listened to you last night. Look where it got me.
Yes.
Look where it got me.
All
Didn't
right.
get me too far.
All right, no problem.
All right, take care. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All
Have
right.
a blessed weekend.
All right, no problem. 1-800-LawLink, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465,
Michelle Obama, yes, take the high road.
1-800-529-5465. I'm just telling you all right?
Yes, take the high road.
1-800-529-5465. Call now. You will get through.
Whenever we start going down this road of,
A road we shouldn't go down.
We shouldn't go down. We remind ourselves that when you go low, Michelle says go
Oh,
high.
hi. Yeah, exactly.
Right. So that's why we have that there.
So it's
Yes.
there. Michelle hangs out with us every day. All right? All right, let's go to a question from social media.
All right. How long does it take to process the Form I-601A?
They're taking around the same amount of time, 6 to 8 months. They're relatively quick, actually. So 6 to 8 months.
Okay. If a parent sends you back to Jamaica and takes away your green card and you can't come back, what is going to happen because that child is there since December of 2016 and he cannot go to school there? He cannot get into a school there.
That's the question we just answered.
Oh, great. How long is it? How long is taking the process? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this verbatim. How long is the process for an N400 with the USCIS these days?
It's 6 to 8 months.
Okay, excellent. You guys are Shannon's
And
on
6
it.
to 8 months.
Shannon's on-
I just
Shannon's
want
always on fire.
to. I just want to say 6 to 8 months without any issues.
Right.
And it's longer if there are any criminal issues involved, obviously.
Boy, Paul had the saddest looking face.
It's raining.
I thought Rosetta talked to him too.
Paul had the saddest face.
It's raining.
Damn, we should have invited him in.
Yeah.
My friend's husband, U.S. citizen, is filing for her. He will also be filing for her 2 kids also. They're coming for summer break. Does she send the kids back or adjust their status here?
Obviously, I guess they're coming in legally, so she could do that here.
All right. I'm engaged to an American citizen. Our intention is to get married in October in Louisiana. Congratulations. I'm currently living in Trinidad and Tobago. I have a U.S. visitor's visa valid until 2026. Can you advise on the process me and my fiance would have to take?
She's living here. I'm sorry. Is that correct?
Yeah, she's currently living in TNT, Trinidad and Tobago.
So she's going to be coming here to the U.S.?
And she has a U.S. visitor's visa that's valid until 2026.
Okay. Well, she comes here to the U.S.
For
basically
purposes of visiting.
For purposes of visiting, she's coming to enjoy time, and then she's in love and doesn't want to leave her husband or fiance. They get married, and then afterwards he can file an entire adjustment packet for him.
That
for
would
her.
be after 90 days of visiting.
Okay. Either way, you should give us a call, 1-800-529-5465. How long does... Oh, go ahead.
No. Okay, no, go.
How long does it take to get a response for a replacement green card? Applied for it last May.
It's taking a while now. They're taking up to a year. So what I normally do is that I go with the clients to get their passport stamped. But they are taking quite some time. They're taking a year or so, sometimes more.
All right. I have a friend, and his son is in New York, and he's an American citizen. He's sponsoring him, but he did time here in DR for drugs. Will he have a problem when he goes for the interview?
Yes. A big problem.
Huge.
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 He should definitely give us a call.
Huge.
So huge that he's not going to come to America if he did time for drugs.
Well, you should still give us a call. We'll see what we can do. 1-800-5...
If you did time for drugs, don't call us.
Oh,
You're not coming to America. We're going to say you're not coming to America.
No waivers?
Right? There's no waiver
Nothing?
for it.
There's no, but I would still want to see what exactly, because you're not sure. Sometimes they'll tell you it's for drugs and then
And
it's
it's not
something
drug-
else.
you're very true,
But they were
very
charged
true.
with that. But
Very
so
true.
Nobody
Very true.
listens to SMG.
I'm telling you guys, just
All right,
call the
listen,
office.
Listen to SMG. Call the office.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465.
Came on a K1 visa in '09. Husband and I separated less than a year later. I was too possessive. What could I do to adjust status?
just file your application.
File your application. If you got married on a K1, you're entitled to adjust under matter of cesse. And if nobody believes me, go to Google, because people believe Google. And it go MATTERSESAY, and you'll see the decision. And you only have to read the first 4 sentences that says that if you came on a K1, you got married in 90 days, you're entitled to a green card, whether you're with your husband or not.
You can even be divorced, actually.
Correct.
And so
Or and even be remarried to somebody else.
right. And then you basically, but you can only get your green card through that
That
particular
first marriage,
application, the
correct.
first marriage. That's
Correct.
it.
Right.
Someone says here that share, people. Brad and Squeeze are in a sharing competition.
We
Brad
are.
beat me last week.
I did.
Yeah, with the amount of shares.
I did.
Not the amount of listeners.
No, not the listeners, but
Or
people,
viewers, but shares.
because the people who watch me on Law Office listen. They listen.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. The people who watch you may not listen as much
Are
because
you,
we both
are you
say.
insulting
I am not
the people
insulting
who listen
anybody.
to the Brad and Squeeze
I'm
show?
just saying that the people who
Are
watch,
you
who watch the
insulting
Law
your
Office-
listeners,
No, I am
Mr.
not.
Bernstein?
All I'm saying is the people who watch Law Office Spar Bernstein apparently listen, and the people who watch David Squeeze Annakie don't
Does
listen
what?
as much.
Oh,
They don't listen
now
as
you're
much.
changing your tone?
No,
Where's my
it's-
attorney? Oh,
yeah.
Shannon, you want to be my
They
attorney?
don't listen as much because we say share, and I get more shares than you. So, and you have more viewers than me. So it should be that you should have more shares than me too.
Open mouth, insert foot.
I'm not opening mouth. It's a,
You know?
it's a logical fact that they're not listening to you.
Okay.
Right?
So you're saying I
I-
have more viewers and
Correct.
listeners.
And less shares. And we both
So you're
say-
saying they're not really listening. So they're
I'm
they're
say-
bots. They're fake.
No.
You're saying what are you saying
I
then?
didn't say they're bots. I said they're not listening. That's all. Or they're
Bot-
not. They're not doing
bots?
what you're asking.
Bots?
They're not a bot.
Bots?
By the way, SMG is showing me this weird stuff. Before.
Oh, no.
He's like SMG's like showing me some like sex style, and I'm like, what are you showing me? Right, SMG, what are you
Brad,
looking at?
why are you
right?
doing this to me, Brad? What are you
Right?
doing?
Is that true?
Huh?
Did you just show me like some? You like you think she's hot? I'm like, what is this?
All right, wait a minute.
Right? And I swear to God, we get it on the radio. He goes, "You think she's hot?" I go, "What am I looking at?" He goes, "A sex robot." And I'm
Yeah, I
like,
tried to see if he found her attractive.
and I'm
That's all.
like, a sex robot. What is this?
So it popped up on my profile today.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Because
just
I'm
popped up.
always over social
I'm
media.
sure
Hold Michelle up.
it just popped up.
Technology's taking
It
things
just,
too
by
far,
the way,
man.
it just popped up. The sex robot.
Taking things way too far.
You ever see Austin Powers?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah, no. When he's like, when they pull out all the sex toys, he goes, "That's not mine."
Why is Michelle not working right now?
It's
sorry.
Michelle. I wasn't
It's a
watching.
slippery
Michelle,
slope.
Yes,
Michelle Obama is speaking to you all.
Yes, I'll
Michelle.
take the high road. High road.
What a
Thank
beautiful
you.
woman.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
Take the
much.
high road.
Take the high road.
All right, now. Okay.
I got a little.
Can we get back to the show?
I got a little carried away, Michelle.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
All right.
It's a
Actually,
dangerous
that's a
path.
great quote you had
What?
Which one?
on top.
That-
Success
yep.
consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. That's awesome.
That's my life.
That's
Who
Squeeze on the radio.
Yes,
That's him on the radio every day.
exactly.
Failure to failure to failure, and you get up and do the radio.
Do it
show
again. And do it again with Brad.
That's right.
But you know what
By the way,
you know what
rem-
insanity theory is, though, right?
Remind me of
Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting
again.
change.
Right.
So I guess we're insane.
Yes, probably.
All right. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to kick the crap out of Brad. All right? With shares. I want everyone out there to go to my page and share. Okay? Because Brad says that no one listens. However, I just happen to have more viewers. So, once again, go to David Squeeze Annakie's page. That's the name of the page, David Squeeze Annakie. All right? And share. And let's show Brad what this is all about.
Don't you want to say to go to Brad's page and share too, or nobody should?
But it's a
share on it?
competition now. You have to say that.
Yeah, you have to say that.
No, you are.
Oh, so I should. This is a competition. After you
And
say
you should
nobody
promote
listens on
both
my
sides.
You
page.
should promote both sides and see what happens. You can't promote one side and not the other.
Today's not a good day to go
Yes.
competition.
Take
anyway.
out your thumb,
No.
your finger, and you just press button. share it to your friend's page, share it to your mother's page.
Share it to groups you know
Share it
about.
to but you know what? If you have nobody to share it to your mother's page because your mom will never get mad. Mom will never get mad, right? Right?
Yeah, there's
And
that
even though
phrase.
even mama go, what's this crap on my timeline? Mom, I just had to share it, right?
Yep. Yeah, my
Mother's
mom would
love is
notice this.
unconditional.
Mother's love is unconditional.
All right, let's go back to the call on the airwave. Just remember to share David Squeeze Annakie. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Hello.
Mahendra.
Hello.
How you doing,
Can you
Mahendra?
guys hear? I'm okay. Actually, I put a question there for you guys, and you guys got it wrong.
Oh.
You read it right, but you gave me the wrong thing. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. My fiance, she lives in Louisiana. She currently lives in Louisiana. And what happened is we are engaged. We plan to. I'm actually going across for 2 weeks in June, and then I'll come back home to Trinidad. But we set our wedding date in October, on the 7th of October. We're just calling to find out the process. What is the process both of us would have to take once I get there after we get married from the 7th of October?
Are you entering the United States on a visitor's visa to get married?
Yes, I will.
Okay, that's a problem because it could be a misrepresentation. So if you plan on staying in America, you're not allowed to come to America on a visitor's visa for the purposes of getting married.
Okay.
That's a misrepresentation.
Okay, so what should we do?
I think you need a consultation.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't think we're going to solve your wedding
phone.
issues over the radio, but for you coming in on a visitor's visa, you have a wedding planned for October 7th. You enter the United States on October 1st for the purposes of if they know you're coming on October 1st for the purposes of getting married, you're getting deported at the airport on a visitor's visa.
Okay. So what should we do then?
You need a consultation.
Stay on the
one
line.
second. Hold on.
My video just went dead. It's just shut down.
I guess I'm going to win the share war.
Why do you?
1-800-529.
You're poaching over there, right? You
No,
sent something to my IP
But that
address.
side
right?
eye, you gave was
Yeah,
very
you
funny. He's
killed.
like,
Yeah, it is like, oh, let me just go kill this because I got to keep my job for the next 2 months. That's what
I would never do such a thing.
How many more weeks you got here with us?
Huh? This is we'll talk after the
5
radio.
weeks?
We'll talk after the radio.
4 weeks?
We'll talk off air.
He's like, Brad, shut up. Didn't I just do you a favor?
Brad, I just hooked you up. I just shut off Squeeze's Facebook page, and you're going to win the share war.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. On a serious note, Shannon, what do you really think of the show?
I think the show is great. A lot of
Silly.
people.
Like it's really
I want
silly.
the honest. I want the truth.
No, every time I do consultations, absolutely almost all the consultations tell me that they love the show. So that they come in, they're always talking about they want to see Brad, they want to see Squeeze, they want autographs, they want pictures. Actually,
Autographs?
you know that. They've come in and they want to
Wow.
take photographs.
I told you she was smooth.
Yes.
I told you. You know.
Autographs.
No, but they do.
Yeah.
So they really do like the show. It's informative. And even former clients tell me that they still listen to the show.
Do you know how much my autograph goes for on the open market? Zero.
For now.
Zero
there you
point
go.
zero
That's
zero.
great.
Why did you get? Why did you get Usain's autograph for your kids?
Because he was. I didn't think about it. But I'll get it another time. You see him all the time.
Oh,
I'm not gonna bother him at 2 a.m. in a club. Come on.
Oh, really?
Classy.
Everyone lined up to get autograph and take selfies, though.
Yeah.
Brad's not everybody.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Brad's just acting cool. He felt a little bit. Was the word disenchanted when everyone left our table and just went over to Usain's table?
That was true.
It's like all the girls around our table.
Yeah.
Usain walks in. Hey, Squeeze, what's up?
No, Squeeze and I, we're at the club. I don't know who's there, but, it's like, I don't know any of these people. We're just sitting there, and there's like a whole group of people, and some people coming over to, hey, Squeeze, hey, Squeeze. Squeeze seems to know some of these people here. I don't know who any of them are, okay? And then there are some pretty women as well. Squeeze doesn't know who these pretty women are, but they seem to be just hanging out. And we're not paying attention. Squeeze and I are really talking. And then all of a sudden, Usain Bolt comes in, and he's at the table next to us. And within 30 seconds, I am not even kidding, within 30 seconds, Squeeze and I are sitting at the table by ourselves.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Within 30 seconds.
But hey, he's the fastest man in the world.
He is the fastest man in the world.
And everybody was fast that night.
That's right.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. SMG, can you pop a few more?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, Monique said to try and refresh your page. I'm telling her that we're focusing on fixing your camera.
Yeah. It's back up now.
Okay, so yeah.
It's back up now.
There you go, Monique. So We have a question here. My friend's child is 19 years old. She got her U.S. citizenship through her parents. The child was 11 years old when her parents became U.S. citizens. She doesn't have the certificate, only a passport. Now that she is 19 years old, can she still apply for the certificate, or does she need to go through the process where she needs to take the exam, interviewing, fingerprinting, etc.?
She has a U.S. passport. Basically, what she's doing, she can apply for the certificate of citizenship. That's okay. She can do that also. And usually they'll accept the U.S. passport. That's fine. But either way, she's a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, do this, if she naturalizes, she's
Yeah.
not gonna be.
She's not gonna do-
They're not gonna naturalize her, because you can't naturalize if you're already a citizen.
Right. So to finish answering the question, she's not going to do a test or anything like that. There may be an interview, but usually they just send it.
Okay, great. How can a... Want to go?
I got a U.S. citizenship question to ask. So I asked my attorney, Shannon, maybe you can answer it. If I use my U.S. passport to go to another country, however, it doesn't have enough room to stamp, will they send me back and not let me in the country?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shannon.
I
think someone was just trying to discourage me from traveling,
He asked me that question, I just shrugged my shoulders, like, oh, I don't know what, he's going to Sweden, do I know it? Do I
You're
know
my
it?
attorney.
I said, do I know
I
it?
introduced it to everybody last night as my attorney.
I don't know
So
what
you better
Sweden
know.
He wants me to tell him what Sweden's going to do at the airport when he arrives in Sweden. I go, I don't know. I guess I assume they'll let you in. What do I know? I'm not a Swedish attorney.
How can a visitor who is here for 5 months now in New York City update their driver's license? The person got married before the 90 days. When can they file their papers? Oh, those are two questions.
They've been here for 5 months, so file their adjustment now. And they can't get a New York State driver's license until they get their work permit, which would be 90 days later.
All right. And it's okay that they got married before the 90 days?
Not the smartest thing in the world, but you did it.
It's done.
You may want to speak to an attorney before you do anything.
You may want to come to Spar in Bernstein.
But
Very true.
she came in on a visitor's or a
Yes,
K1?
on a
Okay, I
visitor's,
didn't hear that
yeah,
part.
yeah.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. I'm speaking with Shannon and Brad, two attorneys here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. We've got 13 minutes to go. We've got to remind you folks about page 21. We started off, but we never finished.
You start.
So it's very simple. If you have bad credit, just call 1-800-USA-7177. Someone will answer this time.
I'm scared to say anything. You have
Yeah,
no
let's just-
idea.
1-800-USA-7177.
You have no
Just leave
idea
it.
what happened the other day between Squeeze and I. We almost came to blows.
He hung up the phone on me.
I did hang the
Fisticuffs?
phone up with you.
Twice.
I hung the
He hung up the
phone
phone on me twice.
Yeah,
So I called him back. I hung up the phone on him.
that's right.
Oh
That's
my
true.
God.
That's
You
true.
guys, man.
All right. So let's go to another call. 1-800-529.
What? Do you know what USA Credit is, Shannon?
Last time I heard about it,
You
yes.
heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have good credit?
I do.
So you never had to actually check into what USA Credit does.
No, I
No.
actually just bought a house not too long ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
congrats.
you.
But
There it goes again.
But if you had bad credit and you wanted to buy a house, you wouldn't be able to,
That's right.
right? You wouldn't have been able to get a mortgage,
That's correct.
right? Or you wanted to go lease a car or get a credit card. Can't do it, right? Go to a bank to get a loan.
Or get certain jobs outside of her. You know.
That's
That's
right.
correct.
That's right. So you go to USA Credit, and they have this money-back guarantee that if they don't increase your credit within 90 days, they guarantee you back your money.
And guess what? Everything is now online. So even people who are renting homes, even the guy who has never heard of the internet now is checking your credit.
Absolutely. When
Yeah.
I rented my apartment, they checked my credit.
Yep. They're checking
Yes.
your credit for everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a validation of your
Right.
responsibility, basically, right?
So if you don't have good credit, or you're not even sure what your credit is, you can call USA Credit. It's a free consultation.
Yeah.
They'll check your credit for you. They'll let you know whether or not they can increase your credit score. And you know what? If you increase your credit score, it's like
No, not if they can.
They will.
They will.
Well, or it's a money back guarantee, right?
Exactly.
Right. It's like breathing air again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Can you imagine, like, you can't.
You were
do anything?
suffocating for
It's like you're
years.
Suffocating. And now you can
That
breathe.
heavy pressure on your chest.
I'm going to tell you something. I struck a chord because Tawan sits here all the time and never says a word. Never, ever says a word, okay? Quietest person in the world.
She laughs at us.
Yes,
At us.
quietest
Not
person
with
in the
us.
world, okay? But when I said, you know, when you have bad credit, it's like not having air to breathe, and then when you have good credit, she goes, uh-huh.
Yep, she knows
Uh-huh.
exactly.
She knows.
But this is no joke. It was in the Wall Street Journal the other day. All right? Now more than ever, you can get rid of your tax liens and your judgments.
Right.
And that's a big deal on your credit.
Right.
All right. But anyway, that's
What is the telephone number, SMG? And do it with a little enthusiasm.
Well, let me tell you.
Yes.
Oh God. Listen, let's get back to immigration
But
question.
just
This
give
it's
it-
called 1-800-USA-7177. That's 1-800
Thank you.
872-7177. A lot of sevens. 1-800-872-7177. Easily remembered, 1-800-USA-7177. Call now. I guarantee you within 5 minutes they'll tell you your credit score and you can choose to retain them or not.
Right. Or wefixbadcredit.com.
That works.
Right.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Page 21 done.
Done. Or Google USA Credit Repair.
Right.
After receiving your FOIA and you're eligible to adjust under the 245I, how long does it take?
Same amount of time, 6 to 8
9
months.
Yeah, 6 9 months.
Can a person on a visiting visa get married before 90 days, and how long before they can put in their paperwork?
You can
And
get
they-
married whenever you want, but if you want to get a
shouldn't.
green card, wait 90 days.
All right, here's a question after I was sabotaged. Nadine Daly, my friend was denied entry to the United States because they say she was working, but she used to work on a work program as a Social Security and explained all of that, but was still told to contact her embassy in Jamaica. So there's got to be something in there, right?
Yeah, well, they summarily excluded her or just asked her to withdraw admission. I don't know what happened because they assumed or thought she was coming to work and she's going to need to go to the U.S. Embassy and argue it out, and she's going to need the help of a lawyer. 'Cause
Right.
They're not going to listen to her.
And they've been doing that frequently now, or they allow you to come in just for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I tell people, like, we work with them.
Yeah, actually, someone did ask me the other day how to go about extending their visa, and I said, call Brad.
Well, yes.
I
What-
just finished one the other day. They told him he only had 2 weeks to stay in, and then afterwards we did an extension for him.
And then we got him 6 more months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is great. So,
it can happen.
yeah, but Brad, Shannon, there's so many people who overstay their visa when they don't have
There's
to.
no reason to.
There's absolutely no reason to overstay your visa.
If you are, I don't suggest it. Let's see if anybody was listening to the show for the last 6 months. If you are to overstay a
F1.
visa, thank you.
Is that the student visa?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the best one to overstay if you're going to overstay any of them.
Because there's no set.
There's no unlawful presence. Right.
There's a question here. I believe we've answered it a couple times today, but we'll ask it again. How long does it take to process the form I-601A?
6 to 8 months.
That has been the consistent answer.
It has,
Throughout
right,
the
it has
day.
not changed. The processing time has not changed since the show began.
No.
Still 6 to 8 months.
We'll check in
6
another
to 8
minute.
to months. I mean,
Right.
with one that's straightforward. With issues, obviously, it's going to be a little bit longer.
And that is those are all the questions I have today.
Okay. And that's it for today, folks. We got to go bid you farewell.
Squeeze is tired. He's very tired.
No, I'm not. You're all assuming.
Usain Bolt really tires you out. He tired you out. He out-partied you
The
last
Mum's
night.
Champagne, there goes a plug for
Usain
him.
Bolt out-partied
His brand, he's a
Squeeze.
brand ambassador. The Mum's Champagne. He gave me a bottle of Mum's Champagne. I was
I
drinking
saw
from
you
the
both
bottle.
had both were going at it.
He out-partied the ultimate partier.
He's the
That's-
fastest man.
He is the fastest man.
He out-partied him.
He did.
But you know what? We share the
It's
same
hard.
birthday, so that's
You
Oh,
and Usain
yeah.
Bolt,
yes,
I keep forgetting.
same exact day.
but you're a little older.
I'm a lot older.
Just a little
Really?
older
Yeah.
by 1 or 2
You
years.
said
You guys
actually
look
my
about the
son.
same age.
What?
You guys look about the same age.
Oh, well, thank you.
No problem.
Compliment.
Nobody famous shares my birthday with me.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Who?
Little Wayne.
Little Wayne?
Little Wayne.
September 27th?
Yeah, my mom has the same birthday, and I know Little Wayne.
Oh, yeah? That's funny.
I can tell you who else has
Who
your
else,
birthday.
Who else has? That's so funny that SMG knows my birthday. SMG's mom shares the birthday.
Avril Lavigne,
Avril
Gwyneth
Lavigne.
Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay.
I'm
Gwyneth
trying to
Paltrow,
find.
September 27th.
She is. I like
Who's
Gwyneth Paltrow.
48 years old and also September 27th? Who was born the same day as me?
Ooh, let me see.
Is anybody
Same day,
famous?
means same day, same year?
Same day,
Same day,
year.
same year. Birthday twins.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Nobody. There was nobody.
What was the year?
1968. I remember
The
it well.
stage musical Hair opens in London.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Let's see, 68. I'm pulling it up. I'm at 40s.
Who was born in 1968 on September 27th?
Mary, a Finnish politician. That's what we got.
That's
Prime.
right.
Oh, the 41st Prime Minister of Finland.
We really care.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, folks. You
Cinco de Mayo. Have a drink.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, because our show is sunk down to the
To new levels.
new level of snoozing, right? When you have no more immigration questions, and it's a Friday and
it's raining.
and it's Friday, and it's Cinco de Mayo, and
Oh, man.
oh man,
Shannon, have you ever heard of
Ray
Brad's
nephew?
new friend nephew?
Ray and nephew, of
You know this
course,
guy?
of course.
Brad has never tried him.
You've never tried it?
no. Do you know?
Those guys are good for a lot of things.
Are you more familiar with Ray or the nephew? Or are they both pretty
I
bad
I
dudes?
told Brad that his back that he threw out the other day, if you'd put some of that on it, you would have been okay.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, Squeeze,
Like 0 to 100.
Squeeze said to rub it in.
Yeah, it actually does help.
It almost
I go,
is
how am I
like
going to rub it in? It's on my back. I can't reach. I got short arms.
You have a friend do it for you.
What friend? It's all Squeeze me to rub. I'm not having a rub on my back.
My grandma used to put it on my
Come
chest
on.
when I was
it is
sick.
almost
Yeah?
like rubbing alcohol. It's potent.
All right, Michelle is coming back to the room. 1-800-529.
We got 5 minutes,
We
guys.
got one more question
Okay,
here.
question.
What's the cost to do an extension of a visiting visa?
The cost of it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it $330?
It's 3:30, but I
Is
think
it $330?
I have to look that up
I'm
actually.
going to look it up right now, because I got nothing better to do. 1 second.
1-800-529-5465. Last chance, folks. You've got only 4 minutes to call to place your questions, okay, with Brad
Is
or
that Sweden?
Shannon. 1-800-529-5465. No, don't worry. You screwed that up for me, man.
It's actually $370 now.
You screwed that up.
Yes, $370.
Needed to take that call from the passport office. Do you think I'll be able to get a passport? Because my pages they don't add pages to the passport anymore.
Yeah, you got to get a new one, right?
Gotta get a new
Yeah,
passport.
We were going to have Paul Hirsch come on, and there was somebody who wanted to call in that we were able to vacate his conviction.
Oh, yeah.
That was your
Yeah.
client as well, Shannon. We didn't get a chance.
Wow, I
to
love
do
true
it.
success stories.
Yeah, we'll do that on Monday. See
Yeah.
if we can get the guy back on the phone on
That would be
Monday.
cool.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he vacated a drug conviction, and now the guy's able to get a green card when he was unable to get a green card before. So when people say, because it's when I see clients, I'm like, oh, you got to vacate your conviction. They're like, oh, that never happens. It does happen. It happens a lot. It doesn't happen all the time. It's like going up in the 9th inning, like a baseball analogy that you got to hit a home run to win the game. You don't go up to the plate every time and hit a home run. But when it's either that or nothing, you got to try it.
Yeah, you at least have to try.
You got to at least try it. And many times we're successful, not successful all the times.
But you guys have shown.
But we have shown that we're able to do it.
No, it's such an amazing victory to have
Yeah.
been living in for so many years.
No, I'm just looking at this emergency alert. Flash flood warning. This area till 4 p.m.
Yeah,
Great,
it's pretty
but we're
bad.
talking about vacating convictions.
Avoid
you
flood
doing?
areas.
I don't know, why are you changing the subject?
Avoid flood areas.
Squeeze,
Let's
vacating
go to Andrea.
Can you just hold up Michelle, please?
Yeah, Andrea. Andrea.
Hi, good afternoon, Brad.
How are
Hi,
you?
how are you? Yeah, Brad, I have a question.
Yeah.
My husband filed for me, and now we are having problems. We've been to the interview, and I have to do a 641 waiver. That's extreme hardship because of my petty theft.
Okay.
That happened nearly 15 years ago, but it's not 15 years as yet. No, he doesn't want to produce no documents, and they are threatening me, telling me I have to lose the apartment or no documents.
All right, so you're going to need to have a consultation with us to review everything, because if it's more than 15 years, you don't have to show extreme hardship. And
No,
if you're
it's not
and if
15
I
years.
understand, if you're having a problem with your spouse, then you should come and speak to us about it on how to handle it. But we're going to run out of time right now, unfortunately. So hold on 1 second, okay? I'm not going to have be able to answer it, because we have about 45 seconds to go, and we do have to do this, Squeeze. Squeeze.
Yes, you do.
Squeeze.
Right
It's
now.
been a pleasure, Shannon. Thank you very much.
Thank you all so much. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.